All right, hey guys, I need Charlena's help to make a video, but I figured I would just kind of make a short one, because I know y'all are trying to make sourdough with the culture I gave you, which, yay! It does take some practice, especially with forming and stuff, and you just kind of have to get to know your dough. But I'm going to mix this one. Obviously, this is a lot more than you guys would make. I think this batch will make me 14 1.5 pound loaves, so it's a lot. I do mix it with my hands, clean hands. Make sure you have clean hands. That's very important for sourdough. You don't want anything else to get in there besides the culture and the bacteria that you're growing. So I've got my flour, salt. I put a little bit of sugar sometimes instead of honey, and I also put that diastatic malt powder in, which again, it'll kind of act like the honey and give it a nicer color and stuff when it's baked. But this is the sour. This is mine. It's been sitting since 7 o'clock this morning, and it's about 11 now. Sometimes I let it sit overnight, especially when it's cold out. But in this weather, that's enough time. And then I don't put my water in all at once. I just start mixing. And when I say a rough mess in that recipe, a rough mess is fine. That's actually what it's going to look like when you're mixing it. I might need some more water. Sometimes I need a little more or less depending on what my sour starter's like. If the sour starter's kind of thick, I might need more water. If it's real thin, I might need a little bit less. Generally, your starter should be about the same all the time if you're feeding it regular amounts. But sometimes I want a starter that's thinner, and so I might thin my starter out. It just depends. I can adjust it when I'm mixing it like this. I can adjust the amount of flour or water that goes in it to get the consistency I want. And I'm doing this in a bus tub. Obviously, you guys probably wouldn't be doing this in a bus tub. But I just want all the flour to kind of get damp. And this really is kind of the way people would have been doing this hundreds of years ago. Of course, they would have been using wooden bowls instead of a food-grade bus tub. The bus tub's a little bit easier to clean and sanitize. Wood is not clean and sanitary. Although it would be really cool to have a wood bowl to do this in. But I don't have that. So this, I think this is enough liquid for this one. I'm just gonna kind of mix it all, make sure it's all kind of damp. So when I say rough, I really do mean rough, guys. This is what this looks like. So this is what yours would look like, okay? And I'm gonna let it sit here for a couple of hours, and I'm just gonna put a damp tea towel over the top of it. I don't need a proof box or anything, because we're warm and humid enough in Louisiana that we really don't need anything like that. And really, if you're anywhere in a house that you're keeping just a regular air condition on, as long as it's not freezing, you're going to be fine leaving it on the counter to proof. So yeah, that's it. This is the mix. It's not a lot of mixing, and over time, the gluten's going to start to develop. And I'll come back and I'll make another video next time I'm gonna fold it, which will probably be, I don't know, in about 2 hours probably. Okay, all right, bye.